Many times nowadays in the West, I think especially, pranayama is normally translated as a breathing or breathing exercises. It kind of became synonymous with breathing exercises. So we think that, okay, I'm going to practice my pranayama. That means that you're going to sit and you're going to do whatever breathing exercise you should do. Or ujjayi breath is your pranayama, and that's how we include pranayama in your practice, which is only partly correct. Pranayama is definitely related to the breath, but it's not synonymous with the breathing. Prana for the yogis is much more than breath only. Prana is actually an intelligent life force, that it's what gives life to matter. So every living creature in the world, in the planet, any plant, and actually they say even inorganic beings have a little bit of prana, but especially organic beings, living beings, they have, prana is what gives them life. Prana is available everywhere around us. We are born with prana, we take prana from our environment. So prana is much more than only breath. Prana is actually this intelligent life energy. And what pranayama means is that we learn to influence, to have some degree of control over our prana. So it begins maybe with the easiest way of controlling our prana is through the breath. It's maybe the most concrete way in which we can achieve that. Because if our breath is incredibly erratic, if our breath is, when we are nervous or when we are scared, our breath is very high and very fast. And when we are relaxed and calm, our breath is slow. And it is a mirror of what is happening inside of us. So when we are very in panic, or when we are very scared, or when we're very excited, our breath gets very fast and very high. And they are not synonymous with each other, they mirror each other. So what the yogis discovered is that the best way to influence our state of mind, or the easiest way, we should say, to influence our state of mind, to influence this prana that is moving inside of us and it's giving us this excitement or this panic or this fear, is by influencing the breath. It's like a direct way to do that, is by influencing the breath. And when we can slow the breath down, our feelings, our emotions, the prana in our body is going to follow the breath, and it's going to become calmer and slower as well. The same is true for when we are very tired and our prana is really low and our breath is also almost not there, not nourishing at all. If we can stimulate that prana to create a little bit more movement, a little bit more fire in it, it's going to mirror itself by making our mood and our energies also go up a little. So prana is not exactly breath, it's directly related to it, but I actually think that pranayama is also, every time we come out of a pose and we can actually experience the energy moving through our bodies, and we can actually direct that a little and observe that, it is also pranayama. So pranayama is not necessarily breath exercises or breath control, but is directly related to that. Actually, I've read two different takes on pranayama. Some people say that yama, just like you heard probably on the yama talks, yama means rain, to put a rain on it, so that we are putting a rain on the prana or putting a rain on our breath. We are trying to control and take that in the right direction. But I also have read that ayama means to draw out, to extend. So we are trying to make our breath longer, especially our non-breathing. So in yoga, we actually learn to breathe in order to stop the breath. It's when we can be very calm and not take any breath and stay in that calm state that our consciousness starts to expand, our attention starts to be more drawn in, and actually we become much more in control of our thoughts and our prana in general. So pranayama, in the end, we use pranayama to become so quiet and so still that we actually need less and less breathing. The prana that is inside of us, the energy that is inside of us, nourishes us enough. And ancient yogis are known to be able to stop their breaths and even their heartbeats for long, long periods of time. That's the ultimate shavasana. That's the ultimate quietness, when you can hold and control your breath and your prana and your thoughts so much that nothing in you moves and you can stay calm. If you try that, you're going to see that after a second or two, your heart is kind of, please breathe. It's very, very hard to do. So you cannot do that by aggression, or you cannot do that with an ambition. I have to learn how to stop my breath in 2 months. It needs to be a very long, very peaceful, very calm process. But this is where we are going to, learning to control, to influence, and to calm and slow down not only our breath, but also the whole energy inside of us, including our thoughts and our feelings, and of course, all our physical functions. So pranayama is directly related to breath, but goes beyond it. Thank you.